first step. And I am truly honored to be here and welcome to the main forum for Thailand InsurTech Fair 2023. And this is the third consecutive years. And in this year, we have combined the sustainable insurance with the InsurTech and innovations. And hence become my topic today, empowering sustainable insurance with InsurTech, or the name in Thai เทคโนโลยีประกันภัยล้ำสมัยเสริมพลังการประกันภัยที่ยั่งยืน And this is actually the first time ever for our insurance industries to see whether if the technology can help empowering sustainable insurance, we will update the future trend for the up and coming technology and innovation and how insurance industry can use it. And I believe that you have heard about our target for carbon neutrality as well as our net zero target, or sometimes we call sustainability. I believe that you have heard some of them at least. And whenever we talk about sustainability, you might say that it is not our jobs. It is so far, far away from where we are. And it is not the time. And there will be a lot of cost and complication involved. But in fact, this is very close to us. Nowadays, our climate, as you have seen throughout this year, we hardly see any rainfall, even though it's in the season. I actually have an agriculture industry. My hometown in Nakhon Nayok has been waiting for the rain for a long time. And we see that our water level in the reservoir is getting lower and lower. I believe that everybody can see and you can play your parts in sustainability. And together we will find out how can we deliver sustainability, reduce our carbon footprint, and help alleviating the global warming. And one of the most important person or business sector who can be both the driver and mitigating the risk for any organization, as well as promoting country and social sustainability, is actually insurance industry. And that leads us to the next question. So the question is, what does technology has to do with sustainability? In what aspect of technology that will help empowering Thai insurance industry and promote sustainability, sustainable insurance, and why sustainable insurance is good for us? And together, let's find out. First of all, let me talk about the advancement. We have come so far today in terms of technology, and yet so close to us. Many of you might have heard about the ChatGPT. Kun Kong, are you using it? I thought you are using it today or yesterday, right? Because you have to work with so many information, and this ChatGPT has been developed by the company called OpenAI, which is a research company which has been backed by Microsoft. This is one of the biggest transformation in AI industry. It helps us work faster in multiple times. And especially if you are teaching, you have to be very careful because your students might be able to just send you some examination, or sometimes they give you an even better answer than you because of this AI. And many people start input the data into ChatGPT using your own company's data. Okay, you get the work done, but what about the privacy? And what about the script and even academic research papers? In the past, you might have to spend a lot of time to prepare your ideas, and nowadays, ChatGPT can give you the draft within just a blink of an eye. Actually, part of my lecture was written by ChatGPT, and I know that many of you are using ChatGPT as well. We have to admit that ChatGPT has actually disrupted the search engine industry. Even Google, they need to bite the bullet, and they have recently launched Google Bard a few months ago. And it's actually very close to ChatGPT, but they are using a large language model to help them develop the AI With that, they can create a very natural response as if it is human to give you the query and response and answer to your questions more naturally. And actually, Bart has a special characteristic by pulling the Google search data in real time. So they could offer a more up to date information than ChatGPT. If you think ChatGPT is good, Google Bard can do better. And even though they are still in beta, but the features and the language, I believe that it is well supported and it will surpass ChatGPT very soon. And the more competition as a user, it is better for us, isn't it? On the other hand, people start talking about the AI image generation. And we can take AI to the next step. It can create a very unique and very interesting picture by inputting the ideas. The picture has become more realistic. The image that the AI generates has already won some of the national level competition in the United States. And artists are probably running out of job because AI has already surpassed them. Who could have imagined that AI and technology will play their roles in the design and the art industry? But nowadays, as we are the regulators, ladies and gentlemen, we have to keep ourselves up to date because we have to prepare for that. So, what will come? We don't know. What's next after the AI generated image? Maybe there's something to do with the automobile industry, for example. We need to see how AI technology will disrupt everything. Imagine in the past, we used to spend a lot of time working in our office. What I am trying to say is that the technology can help us improve and transform every industry, improve the speed and efficiency as long as we can use the technology in the right way and sustainably. And that is actually part of our role as the insurance industry. Ladies and gentlemen, today, our COVID pandemic has resolved and all business activities are coming back. We start meeting more people and things are coming back to life, almost to the point before the COVID. Just like today, we can set up events like this, like Thailand InsurTech Fair, where we can meet face to face. Actually, this is a very good news for ourselves and our economies. And the second quarter for this year, we have seen a much larger growth rate for our insurance industries. Many people still concerned about the numbers, and especially based on the numbers from the association, but this is truly unexpected because we have exceeded the forecast. Our life insurance business has grown more than 3.77%, and at the same time, the insurance or non-life has grown more than 6.07%. As you can see, we have came to the point where people are more aware, especially in terms of risk mitigation for their life and for their property, and they start looking at insurance. And in general, the awareness and the knowledge is the key that help us drive the growth rate for the insurance industry and also support our sustainability. Another very interesting trend that we have seen is the application of the technology. Especially, we have seen more and more applications in the insurance industries. Starting from last year, we have seen so many new innovations and many new use cases. Many insurance companies offering new services through the platforms and websites. For example, you can buy your insurance online. Online has become a key channel for many businesses. Like yesterday, if you have joined one of the opening events where they launched a new insurance system and all services were all online. On behalf of the OIC, along with Chulalongkorn University, we have conducted our study about how we can apply the digital technology in the insurance industry in Thailand. Because in Thailand, the Thai insurance industry has as high as 78.5% in terms of readiness for digital transformation. The non-life is up to 76.71, and life insurance, their score is as high as 84.1. So life is more ready than non-life, simply say, but I believe that the non-life will not stay where they are. They will surely surpass the life insurance. Are you, right? Aren't you? All right. So for the life team, where is the life team? Congratulations, because that's okay. Advancement is very good, but there are still rooms to grow. So we will find out more in the Thailand InsurTech Fair. And be careful. That's the first rule for us, right? So technological application has to be safe. And we have found that most of the companies already start applying digital technologies, at least one part of their supply chain. And also digital technology and the applications in Thailand will reach its peak within the next 2 or 3 years. And after that, we believe that our Thai insurance companies, by more than 90.4%, will use at least a form of technology in their industry or more. And we start to see some trends for insurance companies and insurtech companies. So now we are not just doing it alone. It's not that the insurance company is setting up their own new insurtech department. No, they are looking for shortcuts. They have been joining with insurtech startups and they have been working together, supporting each other and complementing the new tech startups. And that's very good because we can see lots of innovations, including the digital platform, the e-commerce application, and also the deep database. And this allows us to learn more about the consumer's behavior. And with that, we could offer and design the insurance products more precise and meet the customer's expectation. And as you can see, today's our customer is right at the center and we could serve them much better. Another very important part besides of the technological advancement is ESG and how we lead that to the sustainable insurance. As I pointed out at the beginning, people used to believe that sustainability was just a fad, it was just a trend, it was just good to have, but now we know we are more aware about sustainability. Sustainability has become one of the key metrics and targets for everyone. And this is about our survivability. It's about the environment, it's about the social, it's about the governance. And simply put, we call them ESG. They have become more important and it affects the risk factors. Especially for insurance companies like us, we need to keep our eyes on ESG because as it's getting worse, the more risky it is. And more importantly, you might need to charge a little more where there are uncontrollable risks like this. And it will affect our insurance industries significantly. So that's why we need to look after these long-term risks. Another big question today is how InsurTech can play their roles and how can it empower sustainable insurance for our insurance industry. In what way, in what aspect that these technology can help us to support, to promote, and to accelerate our insurance industry and to make us truly sustainable. Technology will change so many things. It will help us improve the efficiency. We can use less resources, while at the same time we need to know more about the technology. But as we get to know more about the technology allows us to see more gaps or loopholes and also risks. And this way, it allows us to be able to measure and mitigate the risk more precisely. For example, we can use InsurTech to help us analyze a very complex data by using the technology and algorithm. With that, insurance business can analyze the huge amounts of data that we call big data, where we cannot use human to do so, but with the system, we can do so in a much more efficient manner, and the outcome can help us support our business as well as our customers' needs, such as using the IoT equipments to help us gather the data and to provide more insight from the data. And today we have arrived at 6G. We have seen data coming through the sensors, and we can use these data to analyze through the big data analytic systems where it can help us handle a large amount of data and allow us to make sense of these data and to help us explore their relationship by using AI and machine learning to the point where we can do so with quantum computing. And it's very fancy, but it will be very beneficial for all of us once we know how to use it. This is why we can use the technology to help us manage the complex and large amounts of data, and they will do much better job than the smartest human being. And with that, we can reduce a lots of manpower and resources and improve the efficiency in our business more significantly and promote sustainability in our business by finding the right mix between the process and the technology that allow us to make sense of these data, allow us to make better decisions, and help us find new opportunities for the new era of digital industry. And by combining all of these technologies, it allows us to make our business even more sustainable by saving a lot more resources in many ways, such as for the manufacturing or how we design a more sustainable insurance with the power of AI, machine learning, and big data analytics. We can do so and help us analyze the customer's data from our database. We can offer a better product that serves the customer needs even better and allow us to increase the chance for repurchasing. On the other hand, it can help us improve the decision-making processes with a more up-to-date, real-time, and more precise information. It helps us minimizing trials and errors and unnecessary use of the resources in our business. These are all very good for us, right? And yesterday we joined that event and I heard from the speakers, they all say that, wow, it can do this, it can do that. All in all, it can improve the insurance industry. It makes it easier and especially for younger people. But I say that, hey, please don't forget old people like us because we are a very big chunk of population, right? So please don't forget about everyone. It must be inclusive. InsurTech must be for everyone. That's the first point. And second point is we can use the InsurTech to improve the way we work. With new advancement, it allows us to improve our efficiency, such as we can use the RPA or robotic process automation to help us reduce the redundant manual work while it takes a lot of time done manually. By doing so, we can allocate our most valuable resource, which is our human talents, to do something even more important. At the same time, we can also leverage our cloud services and make it scalable accordingly to the resource need and reduce the workload. And everybody can also tap into the data in real time with the analytics and help us find out what we truly need for our business. Because in the end, all of this will be connected remotely through the online system. At the same time, we can reduce the carbon footprint and also save a lot of time by doing this process. And blockchain has become a very hot topic. But at the moment, we hardly use it in our insurance industry. And actually, one of our head members are conducting a research and find out how can we use the blockchain to make things more convenient in insurance and prevent fraud and corruption and make sure that all transactions are safe and transparent and gain more trust from our customer while we are preventing the attacks and breaches. And we can also improve our process along the way. With this new improvements and process change, it allows our insurance industry to progress more smoothly, more efficiently, and to respond better to our customers and our market's demand in the digital era. And also InsurTech. InsurTech can also help us analyze the risk even better and more luster. And in the near future, we will find out more about how can we apply the InsurTech in our industry and how it can make our industry more sustainable and help us find out more about the risk because insurance business is based on the risk, right? Because you are the one who help your customer to manage their risks. However, sometimes we know that the risk that we are carrying is sometimes, beyond our capability. We have seen many incidents such as COVID. COVID changes. The world is changing. We cannot always forecast because insurance industry is pretty much based on the statistics, but when there are new risks coming in, statistic doesn't work. So we want to find a way to manage these unknowns. We cannot do that with the statistics, but these technology allow us to be able to analyze all of these risks more precisely. And that is actually very good for all of us in the insurance industry. And everyone in this industry can also gain something from that. And at this moment, I believe that everyone here, we are not just facing the global warming alone. It has become the global boiling, right? It's not global warming anymore, it's the global boiling. And because we are all being affected from this situation, it's unavoidable. So, by using the technology to help us analyze the data, especially the complex data, it can help us improve our precision in forecasting the risk or how we make sense of the data and learn more about the customer's behavior.
จะช่วยให้
It helps us improve our decision, especially for our management. It allows our management and our team to be able to make the right decision and make our industry more flexible and cope with the change even better.
หลาย
Well, you can see we have seen experiences from businesses using InsurTech to be sustainable in terms of their business practices, including their own protocols, product development, environmental support, including AI and big data to help plan, choose insurance types, and also help decide on insurance, such as companies like Lemonade. They created a digital insurance platform, AI platform, to process requests that can save time and reduce costs. And also Oscar Health, they use big data and analytics to improve the customer experience, increase efficiency in management of medical expenses at Ping An Insurance Company, also use AI and big data to analyze customer behaviors. And as a result, they can improve their products and structures to meet the needs. And they can increase incomes from sales through online channels as well, becoming one of the largest insurance companies in Asia. So you see the picture that all other foreign companies using it. And I would like just want our businesses to really emphasize on this development of products using technology and also use technology to help about our distribution to be more quickly. This is also one point. In order to claim how we can use other technology to create a win-win situations, which means that our companies will pay with confidence, and the people can claim with confidence that it will be quicker, because nowadays it's unsure. We cannot blame the people, we cannot blame the businesses. Why? Because there is a fraud case all the time. We are also afraid of fraud, so that's why they have to check. And of course, it takes time. Of course, the public want to buy fast. You can use technology to buy online, to buy quick, to buy right now. So you can design all the products, fine. But after some time passes, when they want to claim, it's not that quick. So you said, hey, you know what? It's your fault. But you can check, and then we can see that when we make it fast, sometimes we found fraud later. So that's why we have to be careful. And it comes to our OIC. Sometimes they said that, hey, you know what, your products are not well designed. So it comes to the claim management. The costs are huge related to this, about reconciliation, about arbitrations. We have to go to courts. So this is the issue. So you see that if we have some virtual claim assessment in a better way that can really assess the damage correctly, accurately, and it's very important to provide customer service, right? Because the costs of paying compensations to the company, we need something to help us. And using technologies such as AI or computer vision can allow companies to assess claims remotely, reducing costs and resources for disaster surveys, and we can make the process of paying compensations to the customers faster. And now we have to use our personnel, to use our labor. Of course, the system is there, but companies cannot trust. We still send people, and the people do not trust us. We still need some people to be present. So Thailand cannot really utilize online tech channels or technology full scale. So you can see that it's like halfway, half-baked products, and the costs become higher. And it's, everything is half-baked. AI doesn't work fully, doesn't work real time, not as accurately. There are some loopholes for frauds. So you see, this is an issue in the future that perhaps if we can develop more no-man system, perhaps we can turn back and find a holistic way for technology to assess the risks more accurately. Another thing is a usage-based insurance for drivers who protect the environment, which is very useful because we can install devices and connect the cars with a smartphone application to track driving history and behaviors that saves energy and preserves environment. You can see yesterday, I joined a seminar where Kun Pong talked about this. Telemetry. This is a solution. A speaker from Singapore said that people don't accept it. Why? Because the gentlemen are afraid that their wives will know where he went, where he has been. So they just, the wives will be informed, too informed. So that's why they, in Thailand, for this telematics, that the husbands are afraid that the wives can follow them. I said that, hey, you know what? We have a lot of tools. You don't need to use that telematics. We can follow you. You don't need telematics. So we can grow together. I believe there are ways for development. Now many companies start using it. And I found something interesting apart from telematics. In Japan, we experimented, and for Thai people, telematics related to driving, like behavior or something like that, and they like it. Because if your behaviors are bad, you have to pay more premium, right? So perhaps in terms of telematics, they just want reduction in costs and no increase. That's gonna be a good seller. But look at Japan. We can see that, oh my God, my points are reduced because we brake a lot. We brake a lot, and in Thailand we brake all the time because there are a lot of damage on our road, right? So we will have to pay more premium for that. You can see problems. The advantage is that we can maintain the speed. You don't need to use the machine too much, something like that, and you can reduce the premium, also reduce the carbon emissions, just like Metromine, Liberty, Visuals that they proposed by my programs. Also, we have that in Thailand as well. But you can see that sometimes it's unavoidable, right? Because we brake all the time, and that is problematic. Another thing is renewable energy projects. InsurTech platform can offer insurance products especially designed for installation of equipment related to alternative energy like solar, wind turbines. We can provide protection against damage to equipment maintenance and other damages to support the development of renewable energy. And many companies already designed like CHOP, Zurich, EXA, XL, etc. And also microinsurance. microinsurance for vulnerable groups. Of course, InsurTech can help present all the microinsurance products to the masses for the low income or vulnerable groups of people to be more widespread and more accessible as well. In addition, this microinsurance can extend the coverage to include the climate-related risks, such as agricultural products, so that people can adapt and cope with climate change for the better. For Japan, for example, I went there, and in Japan, all the farmers, they used to work like us, like where there was a disaster or something like that, and they have to pay. They had to pay in accordance with the damages, right? Like they can use paramedics or whatsoever. But now in Japan, there's another product. We call it the loss of income insurance. So they just let them choose. Let the farmers choose. They want the old one or the new one. They have statistics to calculate the loss of income in proportion of something that we can pay. We can pay you if you pay more premiums. You gain more claims, something like that, and they can reduce their arguments. Why? Because you can look at the loss of incomes, and in Japan they started like for a few years, and from the statistics they from the old system, the way like us, they changed. Oh my God, I have only 5 minutes left. They just turned to use the new products instead. So we will wait and see if in Japan they use like the model or something like that. And my team is studying it right now. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see the direction forward that we have to support the sustainability in the insurance business, and technology is the key. That in order to really utilize all the technology properly, InsurTech, we have to adapt, we have to be prepared, and we have to focus on these things first. I believe that many of you has already started working with technology companies in order to mobilize and push forward for development in a more widespread manner, so that we can help the insurance company to use technology to develop new products and services together. For example, collaborating with a AI technology company to develop a more accurate system, or blockchain companies in order to have more transparent technologies that we can pay and process more efficiently, and also policies for renewable energies or low energy houses. We can use AI, IoT to use it, and also we can check about your behaviors, about behaviors of the people living in the house as well. Another thing is to create the culture of organizations so that they can place importance on sustainable technology. Everyone can do it. All businesses can do it, including insurance companies as well. We can create change. We can make change. We can start from your mindset and attitudes. We can create cultures of your organizations to focus on technology and sustainability, and we can express concretely that everything is going in that direction of sustainability with technology. You can set the policies and goals for your organizations, and you can establish an agency or special team to drive sustainability work by investing in technology that emphasizes sustainability, which is consistent with the goals of insurance industry, which is not just efficient services only, but also helps in terms of reduction in impacts on ESG as well. The final point is that about risk management. We have to review our risks and risk management processes in order to be ensured that everything that we are doing is inconsistent with the needs and changes of the market, and also the context of your own organization as well. We are facing new risks and all the changes, including environmental, social, governance risks. Especially what we see is that the environment risks we can see more impact on the insurance business in the future, in the near future, from all more and more severe disasters. We can see more, not only accidents, but also disasters, right? More frequent. So we need more insurance. The value of damages is higher. The damage is higher. It's just like we don't really want to continue insuring them. They pay more and pay more and pay more. Reinsurance premiums are higher and higher in costs. So it's necessary, right? Especially for regulators. We have to stress the importance of regulatory policies that incorporate the environment and sustainability issues into every activity. We, as regulators, we would like you to see the International Association of Insurance Supervisors, or IAIS, that they set standards and guidelines for supervision of insurance businesses internationally, and they have a plan and strategic plan that emphasizes the importance of technology progress. They focus two things: the technological progress, readiness to deal with cyber threats, and risks related to sustainability. They have guidelines and standards for agencies regulating the insurance sector, including the establishment of a working group, sustainable insurance forums and fintech forum, to really take serious and concrete actions. This is to promote and support the insurance sector from around the world to develop and grow in the same direction, which is the same direction as National Association of Insurance Commissioners, or NAIC. Under the US, that they have a climate and resilience task force to put together the policy guidelines in the area of sustainability as well. And for us, Office of Insurance Commissioners, as a insurance business regulatory agency, we are committed and we are aware of the importance of the sustainable development in the insurance industry. We have all operations in all directions, dimensions, from the upstream, midstream, downstream, in every dimension. We have the concept of sustainability and promotion of technology in our fourth insurance development plan, 2021 to 2025. Under the insurance development plan, measures have been determined, which is to push forward the insurance business to adjust in line with the real technological development that we apply ESG there. This is all I want you to ponder on, that Thai technology can promote and support, empower insurance businesses sustainably, including the promotion and new development. Sorry, I want it to go to the final one. InsurTech and sustainability are the dynamic duo to reshaping the insurance landscape, fostering environmental, social, and governance consciousness and resilience in the face of change. So all together, they are like a duo. If you look at the insurance businesses to be sustainable, it's just like we can see that the final goal is sustainability, that we see what to do in order to reach the final goal. We have to have mechanisms in support of it, and the mechanisms are the technology and information. Most importantly, we have to utilize technology and information completely, comprehensively, holistically. In the past, it's just partially, but if we can use it fully, the insurance businesses can reach sustainability level. That is why OIC continues to move forward to support the use of technology and innovation development of all insurance businesses unceasingly. So please, don't forget the technology. we can use the technology comprehensively. So OIC will work on two things to create the standards for the industry, and also we promote the insurance companies to be more sustainable. But all the guidelines or anything is just not just something to hinder you, but we want to support you, promote you to go to sustainability together in order for all the insurance industry to gain trust again from the public. After we gain trust, all the development of the industry towards the sustainability will happen. So I'd like to thank you very much, and I wish you all the success.